I did 7.5 years of university, and I make more money now as an entrepreneur than I did at any of my corporate jobs. In this video, I'm going to show you where to invest your money in your 20s so you can make more money than people with a 4-year college degree and a cushy corporate job. Now you might be thinking, Vic, I already know this. I've heard it from my family, my teachers, my financial advisor at the bank. I know I need to invest in ETFs, the S&P 500, mutual funds, and GICs. I need to put money in my 401k or RSP for you Canadians and let the money compound so I can have a comfortable retirement at 65. And I get it. This is what most people who invest know and do. But my response to this is... Okay, now don't get me wrong. Investing in index funds and getting a 10% return that compounds every single year is fantastic. But it's nothing compared to the returns you can get when you invest in the right kinds of education. Now let me explain. My cousin in her 20s came to me and said, hey, I have an extra $1,000. Where do you think I should invest it? Should I put it in an ETF or what? Now, I could see that she was looking for some passive investment that she could just throw her money into and it would just grow over the next 45 years or so. And so if you want to start investing in the S&P 500 very early, you will absolutely make a lot of money. But the moment you start investing in assets like the S&P and stocks, and you're not day trading because that's a whole other thing, but that's the moment where you likely decide that you do not want to make more income. Now hear me out. Let's say you finish high school, you're 18 years old, and you can make minimum wage at $12 an hour or less depending on where you live. Now, instead of paying $40,000 to $100,000 for a 4-year degree, you decide to spend $2,000 on a UX design certificate that takes 4 months. And now you're capable of making $36 an hour. You just tripled your worth in 4 months. Or let's say maybe you love sales. So you buy a $5,000 coaching program from a top sales expert like Jeremy Miner or Dan Henry. And now you can earn 10% commission working at an e-commerce company that makes $200,000 a month. You just went from making $2,000 a month at minimum wage to $20,000 a month because you invested in education and building valuable skills. And by the way, if you want to learn how you can start making $5,000 to $10,000 a month with your own online business, click the link in the description. I have a whole course that is completely free for you to check out. And I promise that you will learn some very valuable information that will help you on your journey. So these high impact skills are what will make you more money. And you rarely learn these things in a 4-year degree. You learn a bunch of theory and then you're expected to go and learn the practical stuff at an entry-level job paying you $20 an hour. The truth is, your ability to earn money by providing value to the marketplace and solving problems is how you will make money to become wealthy. The bigger the value of the problem you're solving, the more you can charge to solve it. In other words, learn to solve high-ticket problems and you can charge high-ticket prices. This can be through services, products, coaching, or whatever solves the problem. So is saving money important? Yes, of course it is. But I strongly believe that the best thing you can do with the money that you save is to invest it into education that increases your earning capacity. Let me give you an example. Let's say you're 20 years old and you upskilled, so you're making roughly $50,000 after taxes. If you can live off of just $25K a year because you live with roommates and you do some cheap cooking at home, then you have $25K to invest. You can take about $2,000 every month and invest it into courses, coaching, mentorships, or workshops that will teach you how to make more money. And if you do this, you could learn things like content creation, social media marketing, copywriting, branding, management, operations, and leadership. And now you have the skills to become a millionaire by the time you're 24 years old and you're set for life. So pay to learn from people who are ahead of you, especially if you can get one-on-one coaching. Because with coaching, you can learn everything that they know, avoid making any of the mistakes that they already made, and go farther than them because you learned this stuff so early. And every time you pay someone to teach you what they know, it's like buying an extremely valuable class in your entrepreneurial degree. Rather than learning theory for 4 years in college, you could spend the same amount of money learning from people making making millions of dollars, who are the best in their field and have all of the skills you need to become an incredible entrepreneur. On top of building these skills, you can make money along the way. You can continuously learn and practice owning a business so that by the time your 4 years is done, you're a money-making machine, have a business that is building you extreme wealth, and you will never even dream of needing a 9 to 5 in your life. So how do you even decide who to get coaching from? First, you want to learn from someone who's farther ahead than you are. They don't have to be billionaires for you to trust them, but they just need to know more than you do. If you're a beginner at level 1, you don't necessarily want to learn from someone at level 10 because the stuff might be too advanced and their pricing might be too high for you. You could learn from someone who's at level 3 or 5 or 6 because the information will be more manageable for you and for where you're at, and it will also be more affordable. And 2, you want to watch their free stuff. Whether it's on YouTube or free courses they have available, check it out, and if you find the information valuable and if you like the person and their teaching style, then you can invest in their coaching, because 99% of the time you will learn things that will help you build wealth. And within 7 days of watching this person's content, you'll know whether or not you want to learn from them. So don't dilly-dally on whether or not you should sign up with this person or that person, because eventually the goal is to collect coaches like Pokemon. You want to catch them all, or in this case, you want to invest in them all, because when you invest in different coaches, you'll know what everyone knows, and now you will become just as good or even better, and you will be ready to go and crush it with your own business. So the first thing that you have to do is decide that you aren't going to spend all of your money on stupid stuff that doesn't make you money. If you buy a lot of shoes, stop buying shoes. You only have 1 pair of feet. You don't need 20 pairs of sneakers. The second thing is decide that instead of investing your money in the S&P 500, invest it in yourself by paying for education and coaching so that you can level up and make way more money than the 10% a year you would get in the stock market. So if you made it to the end of this video and you like the things I'm saying, then I have a gift for you. I made an awesome free course where I show you how to start making $5,000 to $10,000 a month with your own online coaching business. I'm on a mission to help people build wealth and never need a 9 to 5 again. So check it out. And if you like the vibe, we can jump on a call and see if I can help you on your journey so you never need to worry about money again. You can get the free course by clicking the link in the description below. Go and check it out, because I am confident that it will help you on your journey to becoming a very successful entrepreneur.